Hello again, Keith Loki back with another video for our colony. In our prior video, we finally got our agroponics base set up now, so we can start producing food as soon as we bring enough habitats up, or it might be an agroponics bay. I'll have to double check that, but in this video, we're going to go ahead and start bringing up refinery buildings, because we're going to need to start refining fuel on this. So we'll begin doing that now. We'll go back and build the ship. We're just going to make it a simple ship with the big size fabrication module or fuel refinery module, not one of these small options, because there is multiple different ones. Like, where is the other one? There should be a small refinery part. No, I don't know if there actually is. Rocket parts, chemical specialized parts. Yeah, I don't know if there actually is one for the Koala series. I know there is for... No, I might be wrong on that too. I think there has been a few changes, because when I used to use this a while back, there was more than just the Curbitat and the agroponics. There used to be also like a science thing and all that. Did they get... They might have got removed recently. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw on the fuel refinery. This will allow us to create uranium, which will be useful in powering our base, and also make liquid fuel oxidizers, monorepellent, and hydrogen. I was hoping this would also produce xenon gas, but I don't know if it's capable of doing, or if there's anything capable of doing that at this time. But there is, turn that to that, there is the option for a very low production of it. One of these. Am I gonna need one that big? It's gonna fit better. And this is already at 23 tons. Ooh. And almost $1 million. Damn, that's expensive. So this will produce 0.12 xenon gas a day, which won't be too bad if we're launching really lightweight satellites, and as always, producing anything is going to take a while. And this will produce... Where's the electric output? A ton of electric output. It's going to be something we're actually going to need when we start building a base. Or start actually sending up ships. Whoa, wrong one. And we're also gonna, I don't know if this is gonna affect it, or we're gonna throw some radiator fins on it. I'm not 100% sure if this is what's needed, because these will reach a certain temperature and then cool off, or not cool off, they'll get less efficient at producing power. I don't know if it's connected to that or not, but it's worth a try. And we'll go throw that on there, because we're gonna need all... Oh, I need to activate Mosinator. Sorry about that. Once that activates, we should be able to... Oh, come on. Open up. Why isn't it activating? There we go. Sorry about that. But with that activated, it's going to allow us not to have to worry about us jumping off screen, which is kind of annoying. I wish that was flatter. But yes, we're going to need the xenon gas production, and I don't know if those fins will actually affect the internal core temperature. It's something I'm not tried, and I might as well just try it now. Right now, I'm just trying to find something that will allow me to shrink that down, but not at such a large amount. That one's not what I want. Should really get tweak scale on this. It'd be useful. Oh, there's small attachment ones now. Keep on seeing stuff I haven't seen before. Okay. Interstage adapters. I don't need those. Okay, we're just gonna connect straight to it. And we're going to need monorepellent to get us into there, even though monorepellent's going to be really inefficient on this because it's such a big craft. Actually, we can rectify that with these. Except this ship is... That's the one thing I don't like about the shape of these. The internal actual collision mesh on the big UKS refineries is further out than the actual what's the word I'm looking for? Than the actual model. Okay, we're gonna want another docking node down here, and actually we're gonna go ahead and throw storage for uranite, or not uranite, enriched uranium, because we don't have one of those yet. I just gotta figure out where it's at. I don't want to put on a giant tank, I just want like a flat container. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to have just a flat container. Yeah, I don't know if it's just a uranium container. Okay, what we're gonna have to do is then throw on... Where's the containers out there? Stopack. We'll just go ahead and throw 3 containers on. Turn them all to enriched uranium. Polymers, enriched uranium. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. That's how I want it. What? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's at 8. There we go. So that's going to produce our enriched uranium along with this. And we'll have to also throw on another supply. No, we don't want one that big. We don't need that much. So another little supply crate, because we're going to actually throw another 2 engineers in this. I'll have to grab 2. Oh, I didn't grab another mod I wanted to get. Why is there no engineers? Actually, I might actually have that, and there was a glitch always with the mod I'm thinking of that caused it to only work if you go directly to the astronaut complex. I don't know if he was able to rectify it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Revert flight back to vehicle assembly. But it means the only way to get to the mod I'm trying to get to. No, I don't have it. That kind of sucks. But I need to go in here to get it. I don't know why I don't have any engineers. All scientists. That's so strange. I guess we're going to go ahead and grab another scientist then. So, wish there was like a reroll button or something. That would have been nice. Remove those 2. Throw a scientist and engineer in it. And then we're going to also need a probe core. Because I don't want to have to deal with them not being able to fly. And we don't have to worry about power because we got this thing down here. It is an electric charge of 4... No, that's not electric charge. Electric charge of 10,000. Where's it getting that electric charge from? I'm confused. I shouldn't have any storage of electric charge. Electric charge 10,000. Is it these? I don't know. It doesn't matter. So we're going to go ahead and put the Robomax tank on the bottom. Throw... Since this is such heavy weight, we're going to want a little bit more force. And as prior videos have always kind of been, it's not going to be that inefficient with my crafts. They always have a fair bit of electric charge left. And monopropellant. Are these going to burn through monopropellant really quickly? Yes, they are. So, we're also on this far back end, gonna put another mono-repellent tank in. We'll throw a long one on. Oh, shoot. So that's set up now. This thing might fly horribly though. Oh, another thing we can do on this back end, since we're gonna need it. Those are too big. Oh, no, name. Throw a couple of reaction wheels. Because we're just gonna ditch this back end. And now, throw that on there. Now, we're gonna need this tank. We're already at almost $1 million. And actually, we're gonna use this. Wait, that's way too big. Okay, what we'll do is we're gonna throw this on here. So it's more efficient than that, only by 10 though. That's more efficient by a little bit. But yeah, we'll just leave that. And then we're gonna up our size to the highest one. Do we have a stage that will allow me to do that? There we go, there's a code. Why is it so big? It's the one thing I kind of get annoyed about with some of the SpaceX stages, because it goes straight to 5 meters, and these are only, what's the amount? Oh yeah, it's because there's a built-in, there's the Curbidyne stage. I want to just go straight for the next biggest stage, even though the ship's going to be huge. We're just going to go ahead and do that. Go for here. Let's grab the biggest fuel tank. Just so we can get straight to orbit. No muddling around about it. No. Is that going to be overkill? Yeah, that's going to be overkill. So we got 3,000. But not enough thrust to weight ratio, so we're going to go up a tier. And then we're going to throw large reaction wheel on it, because we don't want to end up not being able to control this. And then we'll need some solid rocket boosters. Get that last 2,000 we need to get in orbit. We'll just go ahead and throw the largest tank on just for fun. So now we can get to orbit. I'm going to actually knock these down a little bit to like 80 thrust. No, let's go further than that. Knock them down to there. And I'm not even going to bother with parachutes because it's just extra parts we don't need. Wait a minute. Did I already... Oh wait, I'm going to need those mono-repellent tanks anyway. Never mind. I can't even get to the top anymore. Fuel hatches, actually. Let's just double check that, because I don't want to bring... Okay, no, they don't offer it. I was thinking I didn't want to bring these extra mono-propellant tanks. Actually, I don't need to actually bring that with me. I can just grab it, bring it down here, because I'm going to be keeping that final stage on here till I'm actually parked. So now we have that mono-propellant, and I could ditch that unneeded extra part, and I can drop another 8 from the mono-propellant thrusters. So from this I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 8, 13, no, yeah, 13, and then an extra 4, 17, 18 parts for this whole refinery. So let's get everything staged correctly, and then we're going to be off. We have 2,000 thrust, so, or 7,000 delta V, so this should be more than enough to get to Minimus. It's huge, but we'll get to Minimus. Tilt over just a little bit. I really hope there is actually a production method other than the refineries for xenon gas. Even though the refinery isn't too bad of work, because xenon gas, all in all, isn't really that high usage when it's being used. So I don't have to worry about running out of it, but I'd like to produce on par with the... I can't see in English today. With the other fuels. Oh, shoot. I'm slowly tilting over, and this might be a failed flight. Yeah, I need to add wings. Wings, I'm going to add another series of reaction wheels also too. We'll need that. So that will add another 100 reaction wheels. Where's the... There should be SpaceX wings. Sepatron? Why would I need separation nose cones? I'll just go ahead and add them because I want to see what those do. They might horribly screw me over, or they thrust... Oh no, they thrust outward. Still, they might horribly screw me over. But we're going to try them out because I've not used those before. And those are the SpaceX. Do they have control surfaces? That doesn't matter. It will still keep us on point. Turn on the reaction wheel. Go to full thrusting, even though I have no control over the thrust of these. Sorry about the sniffles. I think I'm getting a cold again. Hopefully not as bad as the last one, because I don't want to end up not being able to record. And I don't want to miss any more school this semester. Participation might only be 10% of my grade, but I prefer to keep that 10%. Our orbit is at 26,000 meters. 32. This will probably get us up to about 50. I kind of wish I waited till light time so I could see these separation nose cones. Hey, that's cool. So we'll get up to 80 and then stop thrusting. So we can save the most of this fuel tank. It's only used half of that so far. And if we're lucky, all those reaction wheels might work in our favor. I'm trying to figure out... Oh, it's the fuel refiner that has 10,000 electrical charge. I was wondering what had all that electrical charge. And with the ship, we might only have enough in monopropellant to nudge ourselves towards stuff. Like, yeah, we'll have to be very, very careful with our monopropellant use. Worst case scenario, I might jump over to... Oh wait, I don't have any refinery. If I had refinery options, I could use that. But I don't. This is the refinery for monopropellant. I could then use logistics to transfer the monopropellant over, but I don't have that option. I do have stored monopropellant. I can maybe use that. I'll have to look into it when I get out there. Just in case, worst case scenario. Once we hit 80,000, we'll start thrusting. Most likely this stage will be very quick to get us to that. because we still have a ton of delta V left. We're going to use probably most of it to do this, and then we'll have a little bit left to get to that. Do our maneuver. We're using 20 or 250 liquid fuel a second with this thruster. We should have no problem, even though we're dropping in height on our our apophysis or apposite. I still cannot pronounce that word. Our apo is going up, but we're past our highest point on our apophysis, or apo. Our peri is almost at 0. We just want to get to the point where we're above 70. I wish this was going to be a rounder orbit, but it's not going to be. Why are we still going down? Yeah, it's because that's... Ooh, this might be bad. We might drop back into the atmosphere. Yeah, we're going to drop back into the atmosphere. We're just going to force it up higher, so even if we do drop in, it's not going to be terrible. We are going to have to burn the other way, so we're just going to go and lower our apophysis, or apo. I keep on saying a different word every single time, because I don't want to go to that high of an orbit. It will cause us to have a lot more trouble getting an encounter with Minimus. I'm going to bring it down to at least 100. Yeah, there should be good. So now we just need to wait till we get over to our apo. And with the way orbital circles work, orbital circles, that's not the correct word. The way this is going to work, I'm just going to be pointing the correct direction, because on the other side of the planet, the direction I'm pointing right now will be the prograde instead of retrograde. I'm in retrograde right now. I'm still going down, though. What am I going to go? Oh, I'm passing the peri now. Let's heat. Internal flux, convection flux, radiation flux. I've not really used many radiators as of at all on my ships, so I'm not really quite sure on how they work. Whoa, I have a really high rotational control. Oh, it's because I'm on 4 times thrust, or 4 times speed. We're coming out of the atmosphere now, even though we're just kissing the atmosphere, really. Come on, go back. Now we're out of the atmo. So, we're now going to be able to... How much delta V? We still have enough delta V to get to Minimus. Then we can use that orange tank to do our maneuvers and such, and then we don't have to worry about... Oh. Come on, move towards it, move towards it. I don't have to go back around again. Might just be best to ditch this final stage, but I don't really want to. It's so much delta V that I can use. And we're going to turn on our reactor. Hopefully it's able to vent this temperature. There we go. We're at a stable orbit now. set as target. Since it's already past the ascension node, we'll have to do the descension node. Is it the ascension node? Okay, we want to bring it down. No, we want to bring it down. I should really get that mod that makes maneuver nodes easier. Let's bring it right in there. It'd be a lot better if I had that. You want to move towards the maneuver node. To craft this heavy, it's going to take a bit of maneuvering. We still have 3,000 left. This stage here is going to drop half our weight once we get to the point where we need to be. I didn't bring enough machinery parts, but it is what it is. We can do a maneuver or a supply mission on our next video. I'll use that to bring machinery, maybe some more supplies to top off that tank a little bit. Or no, we'll bring another... No, we don't need more fertilizer. We'll figure out what we need to do. The craft really wants to tilt back and forth, even though it doesn't need to. So let's arrest our... Yeah, for some reason it wants to do that. What is going on? Oh, it's because it can't keep up with it. It's falling behind very slowly, but it is falling behind. So we'll wait till we get about 5 minutes out. Or no, about 3 or 4 minutes, because it won't take that long to get there. I hope. So we need 920. So this stage will drop off. Yeah, shouldn't have to worry actually too much, because there is going to be a little bit shortage of Delta V in the stage we currently have. Only about a little under 30. Then we can just use this stage with this whole stage dropping off. We won't have to worry about too much weight, because what is it? Actually, over half our weight is in this stage alone. Wow. Those SpaceX tanks, they're huge. For all I know, it could be the engine that has all the weight in it. We have a fair amount of power. And our temperature is holding at a decent level too. Because we want to keep that core temp at a good point. Because if we don't keep it at a good point, we're going to have problems with our efficiency dropping. The thermal efficiency is at 99.3%, so we're just a bit over. If I had put on stronger radiators, it would have been better. But we're not at a bad situation. So we should be in connection with Minimus. Oh yeah, we got a really low orbit. We're kind of okay with that. Our maneuvering is kind of bad, but we're going to drop another half of our weight with this stage. I never know why I can't hit debris sometimes. And we're only losing about a supply an hour, or no, a supply every day. Electric charge is at good levels. Our enriched uranium is descending, not rapidly, but it is descending. How do we have so much storage? Oh yeah, because of that. Did I oh yeah, I do have storage tanks for uranite, so we won't have to worry about that too much. And we're gonna add a maneuver there. We just need to wait for Minimus to get closer. I really hope I pick Minimus, thank God. there's been multiple times where I thought I selected Minimus, and I actually selected the Mun, and I do a whole maneuver to get there, and like, yay, that was easier than I thought, and it was Minimus. Or, the Mun. It was not Minimus. So in 22 days, we've used 8 uranium, which, us producing it over there, we shouldn't really have too much problem with, keeping our uranium stocks up. Is that at a good height? No, I need to bring it down a little bit. There we go. So, we want to actually bring that out a bit too. There. So we'll be able to get an easy orbit around there. Now I just gotta wait for it to... Oh, no, not gonna do that. Keep on forgetting that that is considered thrust. Come on, stay up. So the population on our station is now up to 4 once this connects. After that, we're probably going to bring up at least 1 to 2 Kerbals every single flight, because we're going to need a fair bit of guys to get the whole base operating at peak efficiency. I prefer if we could get more engineers. I might look for astronaut replacement services instead of just doing it with the stock system, because the stock system is kind of broken. It's kind of there and useful, but it's not useful in a full functioning sense. Like, I'd like to be able to just, okay, we have these guys. Like, you look at someone's, like, education, not just, okay, we have this whole list of people and most of them are not suited for what we want to do, but we're gonna have to pick one. When in real life, you'd look through all the applications and find the best suited person for the job you want to do. And with astronaut replacement services, you get that option to do so. Instead of just, oh, here's a list, pick one, you don't get any deliberation on this at all. With it, you have options, depending on how, if you have a level 5 Kerbal, you'll be able to get up to a level 4 Kerbal purchased, but with each level added, it's like an extra 100k, I think. And then you have to decide how much courage and such you want with them. The more courage and stuff you put on them, the higher their cost is going to be, and then you can label them if they're badass or not. We're down to 100 kilograms of weight. Once we do this maneuver and ditch this tank, or no, we're not going to ditch this tank right away. We still need to find a maneuver with the miner. Once we drop this, though, it will mean the current SAS modules we have should work fine. Those things are heating up very much. Let's stop the reactor just to save on that. Core temperature. Yeah, I'm going to end up having to bring more and more radiators just to be safe. I know that won't blow up. It's at a stable temperature. If I only had 2 or 4, it would get to the point where it's possibly going to blow up. But right now, it's not too bad. They'll drop off temperature sooner or later. Yeah, it's starting to drop the core temp now. Radiating 12,000. Slow ourselves down. With this being brought in, we can now use asteroid recycling tech to start opening up storage and such for the resources we're mining. Come on, get to the node. Or not the node, to the retrograde. So we're just going to go ahead and bring these two together. If we can keep that above a certain height, which I don't think we're going to be able to do. This 13,000 is pretty close already. We'll bring it down to 5. Because we're going to be like skirting right into there. So what we'll do is we'll do an orbit around, come back up to here, and we should be closer. If not, we can then add more or less height. Because with this, we're moving really quickly. Actually, that should be fine. We're coming back around. Kerbals are fine. Our electric charge is going down a fair bit, though. I don't know what's draining so much electric charge. Is it the... Efficiency is 250, productivity is 4, vessel productivity is... Okay. Okay, so... Oh, wait, so when we hit this, it's going to... Okay. We now want to go to prograde. Do we actually, though? I think so. Because we're going to loop around quicker, and it's going to loop around longer. If we bring this orbit up, it will then mean that we are more matched with the speed it's going, meaning we'll meet up here at a more opportune time. We just got to get to the prograde marker, which is always a bit of a hassle. 5. Now move towards that prograde. If I'm correct, this should work. It does! So, we're going to bring this down to about... let's just go for as close as possible, actually. 3! That is actually pretty good. So, we'll do another orbit. And with this one, we'll be able to keep at least 100. Oh no, we're able to keep a lot more. Now, we want to target that retrograde. Because we're going to slow down really slow as soon as we get within 300 meters. Which shouldn't be a problem with this tank. Because we still have a ton of fuel left in it. I really need to be more efficient with my fuel weights. But I always like to err on the side of caution. Which would probably drive some efficiency people kind of mad. Because it is a waste of weight. Because right now I probably have like 20k fuel I don't need. I just really hope this doesn't crash into it. Are we? No, we're a little bit off target, which is good. Okay, we're gonna start doing it here, and just in case everything screws up really early on, we're gonna go ahead and just quick save, which is always a good option. Okay, keep it at 1 meter. Okay, now we want to see where the connection point we want is. It's on the other side. Okay. Now, to get over there, we would want to stabilize. Okay, what are we doing? Okay, so if my calculations are correct, which they rarely are, we should hopefully move to the other side of this asteroid. Hey, am I going to be correct for once? Come on. I think we are going to move to the other side of the asteroid. Just throw a little bit of delta V at it. And then after that, we're just going to ditch this final stage. Or not final stage, second last stage. And then we'll connect, destroy all the monopropellant tanks. But do we have monopropellant storage on the... We do not actually. Ooh. Well, it's too late now. These are set up that they're going to be in the way if I leave them there. I don't know if containers, or the containers, or whatever they're called, has the ability to, oh shoot, I forgot, we need to figure out where that, oof, a little bit of burp there, where that retrograde is. There it is. Because we're going to need to slow down and stop. And I'm most likely going to do that before this tank is done, because I want to get this relatively out of our orbit here. Well, kind of out of our orbit. It will still kind of be close. I haven't had any tanks end up looping back around and hitting, but I could see it's happening sometime in the future, because I'm not the best rocket scientist. So we're coming over on this side. And okay. Now we want to ditch that last stage. Now we're gonna move downward. I just gotta figure out which way is downward. It's the problem with working in a 3D space. Be it this game, other space games, or in animation, in Maya, Blender, or any other 3D software. It can get a little bit confusing. Okay. Now we want to go to retrograde. We're gonna arrest this. Why didn't it go to retrograde? Arrest this directional force and end up stopping. And it's got a lot better rotational velocity with this less weight. So we shouldn't really have too much trouble. If I can line this up relatively well, I can then just use mono-propellant tanks to get to that. Which, if I screw up, it's going to be terrible, because that means shit's going to blow up. Because it's in a very delicate area, but not delicate enough. Like, this has enough room to fit this little stack area. Let's actually target that. It's 100 meters away. Now, when it hits, like, when it gets into the middle of my screen here, I'm gonna break all my thrust completely. And at 100 meters, actually, I guess is the best way to describe it. And actually let the shadow hit it, and then we'll go over. There we go. Perfect. So now we want to end up aiming at that. Okay. This is where stuff gets tricky. I don't know if those RCS thrusters are going to cause me problems, but let's hope not, because they are 7 times as strong as the normal thrusters. I really don't want to smash this into anything, so I'm going to quick save right here, because we're in the perfect position to get into this. And what I'll have to do is, no, wrong way, wrong way. There, we're kind of on target. Let's switch those RCS tanks, turn those off just for a second. Okay, we need those stabilizers. What's heat like on this? We have no heat production. Now we want to Come on, stop. Ugh, I wish this didn't rock so much. Like, it's so infuriating when it rocks. Like, no, 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 no. Turn on, turn on. Okay. We're kinda close. I want to go down. Problem is, I don't know which direction is down because I didn't roll this correctly. Like, we're just gonna have to try our best to... Oh, no, 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 no. Shit's going wrong. Shit's going wrong. Okay, we're just gonna have to do this quickly, because shit just almost went wrong there. Hopefully the magnetizing will pull us in. If not, we're gonna be screwed. Come on. We hit it. We hit it. We hit it again. Okay, we want to aim towards that. Come on. Sometimes this is so frustrating to do. Like, because of it bouncing into it, it's frigging... Like, oh! With this size of an object, it's just a lot more frustrating. Where are we? Okay, we want to go over. Why are you doing this? Like, even it's rocking because we're bumping into it because there's so much frigging weight. Okay, turn off the goddamn stability assist. Because that's causing us to rock. Come on. It's like a bunch of balloons. Okay, this is going to be a bit confusing for a while. Turn on stability assist. Come on. Okay, we're going to have to line this up again. No, stop. This is probably going to take me 10 minutes to friggin' figure out. Okay, we're going to get this line back up. And we're going to climb out and we're going to delete the lower tanks. Because that might drop a little bit of weight on us because we don't need them anymore. Who's the frigging engineer? Helena. EVA. Because we need to drop some weight. Without dropping weight, this is going to be a lot more difficult. So scrap part. Scrap part. I don't know how much that's going to take off, but we need to. Hopefully it takes off a fair bit. Maybe only 5,000 though, which kind of sucks. We dropped only a little bit more weight. So that's not on point. So what we need to do is we need to get to here. And then we're going to roll because we need a better directional view. We want it so up is up and down is down, because right there up was up, or down was up and up was down, and in relation to that it's not correct. Okay. No. Oh, I wish this was better orientated. Why are you doing that? I always find this frustrating with large craft. I should have brought it in more separate parts. Okay, so this is the... So we want this to be here. Turn off the stability. Slow ourselves down. Okay. Now, we need... No, go forward. Go left. Then we want to go up. Slow ourselves down again. Let's bring us down to 1, because we're going to need to go into this very, very slowly. Aim at that again. Okay, this might be our best chance. Keep it locked on. Bring us in. Come on, you know you want to. I wish I didn't frigging pick these strong friggin' tanks. Aim at it again. This is so frustrating, you wouldn't even believe. Well, you probably can. If you've done this type of stuff before. So we need to bring it down. Up that. Aim back up. Okay. At least we still have a ton of... Oh, I do not know why the reaction wheels always want to do that. I didn't ask for you to rock my ship like a freaking cheap hotel freaking bed. Let's turn on the reactor so I can get some more electric charge. Where are we directional wise? So we're far off from the target. Come on! Oh! Like, bloody hell, I really wish I could turn RCR... Docking. Stop. Like, I'm so friggin' angry right now. I hate ending up having to do this, and it's... Stop. No. Ugh! I'm just gonna restart right from the last quick save. I don't know why this is wiggling around like a little bastard, but it's making me angry. We're just gonna slowly drift in and see how we connect up. Turn off that damn RCS. Like, I should have put some RCS down here to balance it out, but it's too late now. It's just just hope it moves in relatively well, which it's not going to do. Where's the key I'm looking for? T. Okay. Okay. Are we on point? Yes, we are. Hopefully, it will stay there. All that matters to me right now, I just want to connect this. And then any future parts are going to have a better center of mass balance for the RCS. And most likely this is just going to bounce off again, which kind of sucks, but I might end up having to do this again on my own time because, yeah, it's not going to connect properly. What direction am I supposed to go in? No other direction. No other direction. What is going on? I go every other direction. It doesn't... Okay, that's up. That's down. Okay. Come on. You can do it. Turn off that, and we're going to slow down a bit. So I don't want to smash into this. If we can go at a low enough speed, we might be able to just let the magnets take us in. Slow down a bit more. But most likely that just turned us off kilter. Come on, we're like right there, and you're just gonna screw me over like this. Why are you doing me like this, KSP? It's taking all of my ability not to freaking rage quit right now. Come on, you know you want to. Mate with that frigging asteroid right now. Yes? Come on. Connect. You're on there. Right on there. You're right on there. Come on. This is stupid. There should be no problem. Thank God damn, that was so frustrating. So now we have the fuel refinery connected. Oh, sorry if I sounded very frustrated, but that was very frustrating. Now where's the weight of this full thing? Mass, 120,000 tons. So we're going to go ahead and get Helena out. She's going to destroy all the parts off this vessel that we don't need, which is not too many, but it's a couple. We don't need this damn arse. We don't need that. I should have actually added storage space to this, but I don't know if it works when you're destroying it outside the ship, and I don't know if there is a possible way to destroy it while you're inside the ship. It might just be right-clicking, but I might just be cleaning out on that. Scrap part. So that's gone. Now we just need to go to the end of the ship and remove all this, which should free up some part count. Which right now actually doesn't seem too bad. I thought I remember the part count going wonky last time I was out here, but that might have just been something else that was causing it. So that's gone. Gone. And gone. So now that docking port is free. Now we just need to get these RCS ports. So many wasted recycling parts and scrap metal. or specialized parts actually. So those are all gone now. What's up here? Oh, I'm gonna remove those too, because I won't be needing those anymore. Come on. Oh, oh, oh. Don't bash your head too much. Bouncing off that frigging rubber. Well, actually not rubber, because rubber would, if I remember correctly, rubber would destroy itself, or get destroyed in space. And they don't have collision meshes. Wow. Also, if anyone could tell me in the comments why my Kerbals no longer have helmet lights, I would really like to know. Either it's changed in the game, or I messed up one of my settings and I had to reinstall Kerbal Space Program completely, which I will not be doing because I don't want to lose all this progress. No, where's that? There it is. Wait for the shadow. So that's this part cleared. So now we have a fuel refinery, so we can start producing all the fuel we need. And I'll also be sending up some uraninite, so I will be able to start producing that also. We're going to go ahead and go around and open up some space for this. We're going to... How much space do we have? We have a fair bit available. We'll just bring this up to... I wish there was ability to easily set up the amount I want to set up for this tank instead of having to click. Wish there was expand tank and then expand tank plus 10 or times 10. So that one's done. We're going to go ahead and also start mining laser. Heat production. Yeah, I guess the radiators have to be directly connected. It's no biggie. So this is a xenon tank, expand tank. Yeah, it's xenon. So we'll bring that up to 25,000 because we don't need too much for that. Compressed tank. We still have more than enough to put more on if we need. And now we need 1,000 oxidizer also. Well, it'll require 100 clicks. So now we have enough room for 100,000 oxidizer, which for most flights, now that we're in front of Minimus, most of your fuel weight is getting off the planet you're on. So with this amount, we should be fine with producing just the fuel up here. But I'm going to end that video here. I'm going to do some stuff off screen, such as I'm going to send up more carbonite from the planet and then transfer up some of the, check out the mineral bases and all that, transfer up all the stock we have for that. Let's actually increase the size of that carbonite tank. We're at a fair amount, so we're going to actually go up to 200,000. But we're going to, I'm going to go onto the planets, send up more resources from the planet, just fill my tanks and all that, fill my boots, and then in the next video, we're most likely going to go ahead and bring some architectural or agroponics bays so we can get our actual food production up and running. Because right now we don't have any significant food production. Like, not enough for the Kerbals that are here, but we do have a good stock of supplies. What do we have? Substrate and water, minus 5 and 6 we're producing. What is... So we are producing rock and ore, substrate and water. What is going on? Do I have those production things still running? That must be it. No. So somehow I'm producing that stuff, but I don't know why I'm producing it. Is it being mined from the asteroid? It must be being mined from the asteroid. That must be it. Oh yeah, there's the other drill. Yeah, it's being mined from the asteroid actually. So that's a nice bonus. I didn't know that worked that way. So that means we don't have to worry about converting into carbonite, which was a horrible conversion ratio. So we have that. So we're now gaining that to the planet, or to the asteroid. Our supplies. Where are our supplies gone now? Ah. So we're producing 1.83, or no, consuming that amount. Production, we're producing 1.863 per day. So we have a negative organics, a positive supplies, but it's not including the amount we're consuming per day, which kind of sucks. So resources. Where's supplies at? Carbonite rock supplies. Our supplies are still going down, so we're going to need our agroponics base. Without them, our supplies are just going to keep going down till we get a fair amount producing. Okay, that must not be the module I'm looking for. There we go. Ah, that could be the problem. We have no efficiency in there. And we're also going to start liquid fuel oxidizer. Breeder, centrifugal, oxidizer full. Hydrogen full. Missing uraninite. So yeah, I'm going to end that video here. As I said, I'm going to do some stuff in between videos. I thank you for watching. If you liked the video, drop a like. If you didn't like the video, leave a dislike and leave a comment. Tell me why you didn't like the video, and I'll see if I can rectify it. If you just hate my videos, then just say you hate my videos. And if you want to see more of my videos as they're posted, just go ahead and subscribe. I thank you for watching, and I'm Keith Loki, and you have a good night.